Afrobeat era is really our generation.
Right.
And I remember even prior to it being called Afrobeats, it was called Afrobeat, hence through the legacy of Fela, right? And when I was running around doing interviews, I was like, yo, we should call this thing Afrobeat, so it's kind of like we're all under this umbrella, and I was running to these major platforms.
No way.
Yeah.
No way you started that.
Yeah, I swear to God. I mean, if you go to early interviews with the biggest guys, they were still calling it Afro swing, Afro beat, Afro this, Afro jazz, Afro pop, and I was the guy in the States saying like, yo, we should call this Afro beats because it's like all of us doing it under one umbrella.
First of all, let me correct you. It's not Afro beats for me, it's Afro fusion.
It's interesting to say that because some people say Afrobeat, Afro beats.
Those some people are wrong.
Are they wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, so Afro fusion.
I can't speak for anyone else, really, you get me?
When you talk about music, first thing they say Afrobeat.
So who gave that Afrobeats the name? Was that developed in Africa, or did the States put that on y'all? Oh, that's Afrobeats.
So let me explain it to you. Afrobeats is Fela Kuti.
Fela.
It's a legend called Fela Kuti. That's his.
Your grandfather managed him.
Yeah, and that's Afrobeat. You understand? Now, years went by, and Nigerian musicians started, started dropping music that was becoming something.
Yeah.
So naturally, a name they needed to call it something to be able to
identify with.
Yes, you understand. And somehow they just said Afrobeat and added an S. I don't know how. I don't know what sense even that made, but that's what happened. You understand? And somewhere along the line, all the music that comes from Africa now, they just write Afrobeat.
So, but this is what I'm asking you. The name was originated, the Afrobeats.
It was not named Afrobeats. It was called Afrobeat. And that was only Fela.
So who put the S on it? Was it the States?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
maybe it's the UK or maybe it's, I don't know who. But somebody did.
But it wasn't beats in Africa.
It wasn't Afrobeats in Africa.
But I definitely was the guy that was like, yo, this Afro beats thing means like all of us are together. And I was running to SoundCloud, to Audio Mac, to iTunes and telling them like, yo, we should record. Before it was even a genre, like, yo, we're gonna call this thing Afro beats.